see when you shift material, when you shift
It may make a difference, but it may not be matter, you know, in the overall scheme of things. It may be too subtle.
well, just so you don't get this, you know, the geometric play, you see. That's one you don't want. You look down, you see all these geometric plays, you know. But you see when you shift material, when you shift
Well, that's not the
patterns,
same thing. You
no,
won't get that.
you won't get that.
You'll never
No.
get that.
An architecture must have the religion of light, a sense of light as the giver of all presences. Every building, every room must be in natural light, because natural light gives the mood of the day. The season of the year is brought into a room. When light enters a room, it is your light and nobody else's. It belongs to that room. The Kimbell Art Museum uses all natural light. The natural light comes directly through 10-foot slits in the vaults. Below them are what I call natural light fixtures, which send light on the vaults, and from the vaults you get the light in the room. The light is brilliant in Texas. It's a silvery, nice light. I also use the same fixture to bring electrical power, to give light at night, supplemental light, or any emphasis you may want to put on a painting.
Few buildings ever designed have the quality of light and the beauty of changing light that one finds in the Kimbell Museum. It's a light that moves around the vaults. We're aware of the light of the day and of the change of light, even when this light is fairly constant. We're aware, I think, of the change of light because of the shift of light from gallery to gallery. The first director, Richard Fargo Brown, had a very definite idea of what an ideal museum should be. He wanted it to be a big house or a big mansion. He wanted it to have dignity. At the same time, he wanted it to be intimate, so that one would feel, in looking at the works of art, that one was in a great house rather than in an institution. This concept of the museum as a big house implied the compartmentalization of space into rooms at a time when the modernist norm was open warehouse space. It also implied the infiltration of natural light into the interior at a time when the modernist norm was complete control by artificial light.
Because one has smaller holes but more.
The rooms in Fort Worth are 100 feet long. They're not so much rooms as they are a series of halls with low and high spaces, the low spaces being somewhat servant to the larger spaces. There's a continuous slit in which the wall does not touch the vault. It goes freely from place to place, from 100 feet to 100 feet. That was done to show how it was made, just like a wonderful cabinet. The capability of the cycloid vault itself determined the dimension of these slits. The fact that it could span and be its own beam had to be given the fullest celebration of its nature, given its internal desire to tell you all about itself.